Chris here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Aeons of Ashes. A little while ago I talked about this awesome album, The Wasteland Chronicles from Aeons of Ashes. Now I'm going to be diving into an awesome 4-track EP called Currents. This EP opens up with Ephemeral. This one hits hard and violent and contains several levels of ferocity, many energy shifts from varying intensities of the guitar riffs, and the vocals work to match this ferocity perfectly in my opinion. I really like the back and forth vocal work from the Grandmaster and 4LE4, which are the dueling vocalists on Aeons of Ashes. And one thing I like that they do is, vocally, is that if you have different, the type of intensity and ferocity Aeons of Ashes has, if you take the vocals and you switch up, going from the Grandmaster or to 4LE4, I feel like it gives us a whole new dynamic. Even if the intensity, even if the riff is the same, it gives us a whole new dynamic, a whole new emotion. And I really like that capability from Aeons of Ashes here. One's more guttural, one's more scally, but it adds a whole new dimension for that riff or that chorus or verse or whatever. Ephemeral also contains some brilliantly executed drum work, from excellently timed tempo adjustments along with some crafty, intricate fills and nifty beat pauses that I felt elevated the following piece. There's just a little pause and then the next piece comes in and it's more lively. It gives us a little breather and then all of a sudden you get hit in the face by the next piece. And then if you add some sweet lead work, and Ephemeral is a track that is full of plenty of depth and plethora of nuances through it. There's a lot going on in Ephemeral, a lot to really soak up, and that's what I like about those opening tracks. This next one is like blunt force trauma to the head, a stereo. This one lunges at the listener like wolves and banshees because of the immediate volume and the immediate vocal assault from the Grandmaster and 4LE4. One thing I really liked was some of the fast and direct pieces of vocal work teamed with the guitars. You put these two things together and this song just fired really quickly. And one thing I also really picked up on that I enjoyed was the rhythms and the double bass, how they really meshed and worked in tandem very nicely. And they kind of do that throughout the EP in little spots, and I felt like it gives the songs these nice little boosts and a little bit of energy and nice rhythms in those sections. As I'll be, in the next song I'll be definitely talking about that one, Unscathed. Unscathed harnesses some wicked twists and turns from the guitars. I really like how beefy and mean the verse chords are. Creates an intense dark mood there that resonates with the strained plight of the lyrics. I thought that really went well and kind of assisted the lyrics, kind of allowing the listener to feel them a little bit more, allowing the emotion to kick in a little bit. I felt like that kind of went hand in hand. And I also felt like the twists and turns I heard from the lead work was emotionally impressive. At times it was like soulfully stinging, and then other times melodically painful, lashing out and creating this smidgen of relief that I felt like the rhythm chords kind of assisted in. I really liked that what I felt there, because Aeons of Ashes created something that I almost never actually hear in melodic death metal, a sense of relief, hope, a bit of a light that I'm getting right now in melodic death metal, because obviously melodic death metal you're going to get more intensity, more darkness, more sorrow, speed, ferocity, things like that. So Aeons of Ashes, I felt like they captured this emotional contrast delivered in Unscathed very well. It might be a little subtle, but I felt like that's something that I really picked up on, and I liked. And I also felt, like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, that the double bass or the drums and the rhythm tandem, I felt like that kind of helped this moment as well. The drums working with the rhythms and helping that lead work, because the way the tempo was delivered. So I kind of felt like if the tempo's a little bit more lively, it kind of helps that sense of. It gives us a bit of energy and it gives you that bit of hope and relief and things like that. So quite a bit I felt that I heard captured in Unscathed. So credit to Aeons of Ashes. Quite the composition there in my opinion. Now, Rewritten is a journey into a maelstrom of controlled chaos in my opinion, with tremendous drum tempo shifts, with flawlessly carved out timings and intensities that were appropriate for that atmosphere, and really setting the base for the awesomely delivered guitar work that I heard throughout, whether it was like the blazing fast rhythms and lead work throughout, or the monstrous heavy chords that we get in Rewritten, and the intense vocals that is delivered once again from the Grandmaster and 4LE4. that wraps that me talking up about these 4 tracks on Currents. I really thought that Aeons of Ashes kind of stepped out of their boundaries a little bit in a little bit of ways, like I mentioned in a Scathe, and a little bit of the atmosphere, and delivered a really cool track. I like that they brought us something new and kept to what they did on the Wasteland Chronicles a little bit as well. So you kind of got to hear something new, but you got your traditional stuff here as well. So I really felt like there was a lot that you can really get to hear on this 4-track EP, which is kind of rare, because I think for the most track, if you're getting 4 songs, you're not getting too much to listen to, but they really deliver quite a bit in Currents, in my opinion. So of course, all the links will be down in the description below for you guys to hear the songs, and you know, the Bandcamp and all that stuff if you want to pick up, you know, buy some Aeons of Ashes music. And I got my links to my other channels and things like that down below as well. So until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?